welcome back, it's me MB with another video, and this time it's kinda recycled content. Yes, I know what you're thinking right now. Well, MB is out of ideas, he's done, that's it, his career is over. Because he doesn't have any new ideas to come up with? Well, yeah, that's kinda true, but it's good for you, because what I will bring up today is a recycled idea from the last leak's video, where I actually suggest you to kill the Shaper for profit. And yes, it's killing Shaper for profit one more time, but this time it's even more profitable than it has ever been. The Shaper fragments are at a skyrocket price, and I can give you a couple of reasons for that, but before I do that, I'll actually show you of what I'm talking about. So I'll switch to my browser and you will see the PoE Ninja Fragments trade. This website shows you the current prices of the fragments that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fragments that you receive when you kill the Shaper. So Fragment of Shape and Fragment of Knowledge. Those two fragments are actually selling for more than 130 chaos each. And this is crazy. This is at a price where it has never been before, at least to my knowledge. Maybe it has been at this price, but not compared to the exalted value or the exalted change ratio. So how do you actually get the Fragment of Shape? You kill the Shaper Guardians, which is Chimera, Hydra and Minotaur plus Phoenix, and then you will receive fragments of those Shaper Guardians. And once you collected the 4 different Shaper Guardian fragments, you can actually kill the Shaper, and the Shaper will 100% guaranteed drop one of 2 fragments. It's either Fragment of Shape or Fragment of Knowledge. The fragments that you get from the Shaper will actually, or they are needed to go for the Uber Elder encounter. And for this reason, or the reason why they are so expensive, is because the people do have currency. They do have tons of currency actually. And they are willing to spend the currency. They want to farm the Uber Elder. The reason why they want to farm the Uber Elder is of course the Watcher's Eye. If you go for the Uber Elder Watcher's Eye unidentified, you have to pay a solid 17 exalted at least. More likely to be at 18 exalted. So why did I tell you all of this? Because people want to just chain farm Uber Elder for the Watcher's Eye, but they don't want to run Shaper actually, because Shaper is an encounter that takes some time, it has a couple of phases, it's not as smooth and as fast as the Elder encounter, so people don't want to run Shaper. For that reason they buy the fragments, and this is where you come into play, because this is what we want to do right now. We want to actually farm the fragments that the Shaper drops and sell them for profit. How is this possible? Well, I have already told you that you need 4 fragments to actually run the Shaper, or to kill the Shaper. Those 4 fragments combined are actually, you can buy them for round about 80 chaos in total. So you don't have to be a genius, you already know this. I can show you what this means. So you have to pay 80 chaos to run 1 Shaper, and you kill him and he drops a 100% guaranteed fragment, which will sell for at least 135 chaos. So that's 135 chaos minus 80 for the fragments, solid 55C profit. Isn't this ridiculous? So my theory. And I'll jump to PoE. So my idea is I want to run as many shaper, I want to kill as many shapers as possible within 1 hour or 2 or maybe 3, let's see, and actually farm the fragments and sell them afterwards. I have bought a total of 24 full sets of Shaper Guardian fragments. So 24 times a solid ADC per full run, which is ADC times 24 divided by 91, which is the current ratio for Chaos to Exalt. That's 21 exalted in raw investment into this challenge. After this run, or after the 24 runs, I will have 24 fragments. This would result or net in 35 exalted, 35.6 exalted actually, which is just, if you see the numbers like this, it's a solid profit of 15 or 14 exalted. The question though is, and this is where speed comes into play, the question is, how fast can I actually run those 24 full sets of Shaper? I bought 24 sets because I think that I can run 12 Shaper kills per hour. If this is the case, that would be a massive 7 exalted in raw profit per hour. And this video is where I actually want to do this and to prove that running Shaper like described is kind of the most profitable thing you could do right now to get currency. No simulacrum, no delirious maps. It's just running and killing the Shaper. This is what I want to do right now. I will do this for 1 hour straight, then come up with a quick summary, and if I'm happy and still good to go, I'll do another 1 hour of pure Shaper kills and see what I come up with. Bonus. What you can actually see, or what I actually showed and told you. The fragments that you can actually get from the Shaper will at least sell for 135 chaos. That's guaranteed. But if I have, let's say, 12 of both of them, which would be ideal, I can sell them in bulk. And if I sell them in bulk, people will buy them in bulk because people hate trading, because this is kind of the weakness of Path of Exile, but it's a bonus for you. People will buy in bulk, and then you can actually get more than 135 chaos. And this is what I want to do. So I want to have, let's say, at least 10 fragments of X and maybe 10 of the other, but at least it will sum up to be 24. I'll sell them for 5 each at least, or for 5 of each at least, to have a nice little bit more profit selling in bulk. So I hope you could follow my instructions. I hope you could follow my weirdo brain. I'll do the runs right now and then come up with a result. I'm pretty sure this is a huge profit and currency gainer. Let's see. Well guys, I'm back and I did my 24 Shaper kills in a row. The most important question, was I able to kill him 12 times within 1 hour straight? No, I could not do this. But it was super close. I was able to kill him 24 times and it took me 2 hours and 4 minutes. So that's basically almost 12 kills per hour, but I was faster in the second hour, so I swapped skill gem on my setup, which kind of helped killing him because my specters sometimes do weird stuff. But anyways, I think it is possible to do 12 shaper kills an hour. Really fast characters will absolutely be able to achieve this, which leads us to the final conclusion, if you want to call it. But before we go there, I'll show my loot real quick. You can see I was able to pick up the 24 fragments. I got 10 fragment of knowledge and 14 fragment of shape. I got a couple of shaper's touch and a couple of ruby flasks, and I don't know how much they actually are. Dying Sun isn't like the most valuable flask you've ever seen in this league, but okay, I have to price them later. I found 3 void cards and 2 tropical island maps, which isn't too crazy, but okay, it's there. Well, these are the 24 fragments. What I will do now is I'll set them up for bulk trade. So I'll try to sell at least 3 at a time or 4 at a time. I have to figure out what I can get most out of them. But basically, what I already told you before I started this is, you see the calculator right here. I was able to kill the shaper almost 24 times in 2 hours, and I showed you that it will end up being like 21.09 minus whatever 3 blah 6 divided by 2. Yep, forget the minus at the front, but it's basically 2.7 exalted straight profit per hour. And this is not considering bulk sell. So let's just fool around, let's just do something crazy. Let's just sell those fragments for 140 chaos each. This would end up being like almost 37 exalted, and I paid 21 exalted to buy them, so there you go. That's almost 16 exalted divided by 2, that's per hour, so almost 8 exalted per hour straight profit just running the shaper. There are not too many ways to actually make an easier profit than this method that I've just shown you. So that's basically what I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please keep in mind, if more and more people start to actually do this exact method, the values may differ from what you see now. So the fragments of shape and knowledge may be a little bit cheaper than they are now, and the other fragments that you have to buy to run the shaper may get a little bit more expensive. But even if this is a 40C per shaper kill, it's really good profit right now. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, but at least leave me a like and a comment. That's pretty much it. See you in the next video. Bye.